Yo, what's up guys, it's Double H and welcome back to the channel. Now if you're new to this channel, this is usually a channel about vending at the flea market, but today I'm going to go over my personal collection and a few announcements at the end, so stay tuned. So we're going to start with my smaller of my anime collection, which is my favorite anime of all time, Yu Yu Hakusho, and then its predecessor, the Hunter x Hunter, made by the same guy if you don't know. And then moving on to my random stuff over here, we have a very sought after sealed VHS Reanimator horror VHS. Then we got a Nosuke Vegeta, a random Hulk Hogan here, then into my Gundam stuff, and then once we grab here, go into the One Piece stuff, which Zoro is my favorite character. You got, you know, your figures, your PVC figures, you know, some wanted posters. You got a Law there, Zoro. Then coming over here, we got my Power Ranger stuff, which I had a massive Power Ranger collection at one time. I sold it off. See, the thing is, with me, if I collect only one thing, I get super bored with it. And then after I feel like I've reached my goal, I just sell it. So getting into my Predator stuff, I like the Predator movies. My favorite being Part 2, which is kind of like my thing. I like movies and games and stuff like most people don't like. But anyways, we got the first VHS, couple of NECA figures, stuff like that, and a cool, I think it's the number 2 comic ever, from 89, dang. So that's a 36-year-old comic, it's graded 9. Now getting into some cooler stuff, we have my Jurassic Park stuff up here. Some of the newer, you know, Hammond collection stuff. We got the VHS right here, all 3 movies of the original trilogy. And you got the games, your Sega, your Super Nintendo, and your Nintendo. And here are like my grails right here. These are the 93 Raptors. I decided not to buy things in the store when it comes to stuff like this that I can find. I found one after a long time of searching, and I found another like a week later. So it's pretty crazy how that works. And then we got a vintage walkie-talkie, another vintage figure that fell, the Ford Explorer, and the cars there. Alright guys, so before I get into the meat and potatoes of my collection, I want to go ahead and give y'all the announcements I was talking about. We are going to start another video series. Still, the main purpose of this channel is going to be vending at the flea market, but I want to start a little series of videos called Side Quests, where I find stuff to go into my personal collection, help it grow, and, you know, do something else, because I haven't really been buying stuff. I collect such niche stuff, like as you'll see in my Nintendo collection stuff, and I find stuff that just catches my eye. But anyways, we're also going to be searching for every Houndoom card ever made, from the expensive, you know, Aquapolis e-reader set stuff, and also the vintage Neo set stuff. So that's going to be fun. But also, we're going to be doing a giveaway whenever we hit 100 subscribers, whether it be some sealed Pokemon stuff, you know, expensive Pokemon card, or something video game related. So stay tuned for that. We're almost there. I think we're at like 60 subscribers, so we're getting there. But anyways, let's get back to the rest of the video. Alright guys, when it comes to my Nintendo and video game collection as a whole, I tend to collect very niche, odd things I don't see a lot. Like, games don't really excite me. I still love the thrill of the hunt when it comes to finding games and being able to sell them at the flea market and all, so that's really cool. I love the thrill of the hunt. But when it comes to my collection, I collect stuff like this. You got a 89 Applause Mario. You have a Castlevania 4 Nintendo Power from the 90s. This is really cool. It is actually based off of Super Mario Land 2. It is a comic book. It's called Nintendo Comic System, and it has, like, you know, the cartoony Mario from Super Mario Land 2 and a fighter jet. Really cool. Then you got stuff like this. That's a Mario 64 plush, little plush there. Then stuff like this right here, a Super Mario Land 2 like tips and tricks little card. That's really awesome. A activity book, really cool. And then this is from the newer Mario, and the little different little odds and ends. You got a Ocarina of Time 3DS right there. Then here's some really cool stuff. Got a box Chrono Trigger, really awesome. I found that at a Second and Charles. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like media stuff, and it's really minty. I was able to trade in some doubles and stuff and get that, so it really didn't cost me any money. Got Dracula's Curse, which is Castlevania, is one of my favorite all-time series. Dragon Warrior, that's just a really uncommon game. And then Secret of Evermore up here, which is really awesome. Then a box 64, a box SNES Junior, as people call it. I hate when people call it SNES, by the way. SNES Junior, Then my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time, Final Fantasy VIII, which I have another copy, Black Label, somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But that is actually something I picked up that I am going to count for the side quest. It is a Final Fantasy VIII official strategy guide. The Brady games is the same exact one I had when I was a kid using it. Yeah, that's super cool stuff. So it's very niche. So things that I'm collecting have to either be something that is really catches my eye or very odd or anything like that, because when it comes to my collection, it's not about video games no more really, or this or that. It's about what catches my eye most, what I think is cool. Like if I find something, you know, it could be from 1985 Mario. Like I got a box NES that's mint that if I don't sell soon is going to go right here in the collection. So it just depends on what it is and what I find that I find cool or, you know, odd or rare. Like it don't even have to be necessarily a big game. Like it could be, like I said, like this Mario right here. It all depends. But if y'all have anything y'all want to see me collect, go ahead and leave a comment below what you think a rare item or a rare thing I should find that's related to this stuff. Leave a comment below on that. And remember guys, keep on leveling up.